Formula One is a sport fueled by rivalries, ambition, and the constant potential for shakeups. But the latest rumor swirling has sent shockwaves beyond anything seen in recent seasons. Whispers are growing louder that reigning champion Max Verstappen could make the unthinkable move from Red Bull Racing to their arch-rivals Mercedes. With tensions flaring within Red Bull, fueled by both public criticism from Verstappen's own father and cryptic comments by advisor Helmut Marko, the door seems to be opening for Toto Wolff and Mercedes to make a play for the sport's hottest star. Could this seemingly impossible scenario actually become a reality? Red Bull Racing is facing an unprecedented internal crisis. The trigger for this turmoil lies in the increasingly public feud between team principal Christian Horner and Jos Verstappen, the outspoken and fiercely protective father of two-time world champion Max Verstappen. Jos has not held back his criticism, directly questioning Horner's leadership style and its potential impact on his son's success. Some reports even suggest that Jos believes Horner's actions within the team have crossed a line, creating a toxic environment that's no longer conducive to Max's continued dominance. Fueling the flames is Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko. Known for his blunt assessments, Marko shocked the paddock with a statement that seemed to side with the Verstappens. He declared that he would not stand in Max's way if a departure became necessary, heavily implying that there might be an escape clause within Verstappen's contract. As if the internal strife wasn't enough, the situation has caught the attention of Red Bull's engine partner, Ford. The American automotive giant, eager to regain its former F1 glory, had seen the Red Bull partnership as a crucial step. Now sources suggest Ford executives are growing increasingly uneasy. The team's public infighting and the potential loss of their star driver threaten the very foundation of the project Ford believed in. This new instability could sour a relationship that Red Bull desperately needs for its future success. The situation within Red Bull is reaching a boiling point. The once rock-solid alliance between the team and its star driver seems to be fraying at the edges. On the other hand, their rivals at Mercedes are watching the drama unfold with opportunistic eyes. Toto Wolff, the Mercedes team principal, is famously strategic and always ready to seize an opportunity. He has openly expressed his admiration for Max Verstappen in the past, fueling the rumors of a potential move even before Red Bull's current troubles. However, Wolff is playing a long game. He remains publicly non-committal about when a move might occur, preferring to let the chaos at Red Bull intensify and potentially increase Verstappen's desire for change. Beyond Wolff's ambition, Mercedes has a significant advantage to offer Verstappen: engine expertise. With the 2026 regulation changes looming, engine development is going to be crucial to any team's success. While Red Bull's partnership with Ford offers long-term promise, Mercedes has a proven track record of building championship-winning power units. The switch to a greater emphasis on hybrid technology could give Mercedes an edge, and Verstappen knows that in Formula One, even the best driver is at the mercy of the car beneath them. Finally, there's the element of revenge. While Verstappen dominates, he's doing it in a Red Bull. A move to Mercedes and a potential championship win with his former team's greatest rival would be the ultimate power play. It would cement his status as the sport's undisputed king, and simultaneously deal a crushing blow to Red Bull's reputation as an unstoppable force. Whether consciously or not, this potential for sweet vengeance could be subtly influencing Verstappen as he weighs his options. Mercedes is lurking on the sidelines of this drama, ready to pounce if the opportunity arises. Their strategic approach, technical advantage, and the potential to offer Verstappen a path to both championships and revenge make them a formidable player in this scenario. The question now is, will Verstappen's growing doubts about Red Bull's future be enough to tip the scales in Mercedes' favor? At the center of this whirlwind is Max Verstappen himself. The reigning world champion is no stranger to making bold decisions, but this situation presents a unique dilemma. On the one hand, Red Bull has offered him an environment where he could thrive. He has a car perfectly tailored to his aggressive driving style, a team that has grown around him, and an adoring fan base. Leaving Red Bull would mean abandoning the comfort and certainty of a proven winning formula. On the other hand, the cracks in that once perfect foundation are impossible to ignore. His father's escalating attacks on Horner and Marko's ambiguous statements have chipped away at Verstappen's trust in the team. Even if the Verstappen camp and Horner can reach a temporary truce, the damage has been done. Verstappen, a fiercely competitive driver, craves an environment of unwavering support and strategic brilliance, and he may question whether Red Bull can still provide this given the current turmoil. Adding to the pressure, Verstappen is undoubtedly aware of Mercedes' interest, and it's not just about flattering words from Toto Wolff. Mercedes, for all its recent struggles, still possesses immense resources and championship-winning pedigree. While a move would be a huge gamble, it also offers the tantalizing possibility of solidifying his legacy by winning with a different team. Verstappen's public silence on the matter speaks volumes. Normally quick to speak his mind, his uncharacteristic reticence suggests that he is carefully weighing his options. Undoubtedly, he's considering the long-term implications of staying at Red Bull versus forging a new path. The choice Verstappen faces is monumental. Stay and risk being dragged into a team increasingly marred by internal conflict. Leave and abandon the known success he currently enjoys, gambling on an uncertain future with Mercedes. This is not merely a change of teams. It's a decision that could define his entire career. The unthinkable is becoming increasingly plausible: Max Verstappen leaving Red Bull. If it happens, the consequences for Red Bull won't be limited to the loss of their star driver. They could send the entire team into a downward spiral. Verstappen's exit could trigger a domino effect. Key figures like Adrian Newey, the legendary designer behind Red Bull's dominant cars, might question the team's future stability. If Newey leaves, taking his technical genius with him, it could be a blow from which Red Bull might never fully recover. Other crucial engineers and personnel loyal to Verstappen and Newey could follow suit. The Ford partnership, already hanging by a thread, is likely to crumble if Verstappen departs. Ford executives would be justified in viewing the driver change as a breach of trust. Red Bull was undoubtedly sold to them as the team was built around Verstappen. His exit would undermine the project's central premise and could make Ford sever ties completely. Losing Ford's financial backing and technical expertise, just as major regulation changes are approaching, would be disastrous for Red Bull. Beyond these tangible losses, there's the damage to Red Bull's reputation. The public feud with Horner, Marko's comments, and the potential loss of Verstappen paint a picture of a team in chaos, not the image of unwavering competence they've carefully cultivated. Sponsors, crucial for any Formula One team, become hesitant when negativity surrounds a team. Potential replacements for Verstappen, top-tier drivers, crucial for any title aspirations, will think twice about joining a team mired in controversy and likely to lose key personnel. The Verstappen-Mercedes move may still seem like a long shot, but the tremors shaking Red Bull are growing stronger with each passing day. The allure of Mercedes, the desire for an unshakable team environment, and perhaps even the thirst for revenge could sway Verstappen's decision. Formula One is a sport where fortunes change in the blink of an eye. Could we be witnessing the first steps towards a seismic shift in the balance of power? The future of Red Bull and Formula One rests on Max Verstappen's shoulders. Will he remain loyal to the team that propelled him to greatness? Or will the siren song of Mercedes lure him away, setting off a chain reaction that reshapes the sport forever? The answer, for now, remains elusive.